I just did a quick dry dusting where I just kind of blew it off with the air compressor because it was caked in dust, literally caked in dust, especially underneath there. And then I got a cloth and just wiped it off. But I wanted to do an initial video just showing you the details of how it looked and all the different designs. Got this off of Facebook Marketplace. I paid cash for it. I know the sunlight's kind of blinding, so I don't know how much you can see, but I'll show pictures and I'll have another video of it soon. But there's damage here, but all the details of the knobs are there. This still moves, still turns and stuff. Looks really good. The bobbin is in there. Why does it look like there's thread? There is still thread in the bobbin. Oh my gosh, there's still thread in the bobbin. How crazy is that? But yeah, this is just an initial video just showing you my new to me Singer sewing machine, my new workhorse. I'm beyond excited about this purchase, beyond excited. Hey friends, I got the Treadle machine inside of the house. Super excited. I wanted to show you it closed up and give you some details on the outside of it, and then we'll open it up and let you see the inside of it. I did find out that this particular machine was built in 1910. I will say that. So here's a bit of a closer look. You can see it has the iconic Singer sign. It has the foot pedal. This moves freely. This is where the belt will go. This piece right here is not completely on. It looks like this is open for that, but there's some chipping pieces where it's not quite attached. You can see that it's supposed to be here, but it's hanging. That's very minor in my opinion. The knobs are all here. And the drawers all open and close. There's some staining in there, but you know, I didn't dust inside the drawer. Totally forgot about that, to be honest. Totally forgot about saying that. There's some chipping on the sides here, but I feel like that's so minor for something that was built in over 100 years ago. And I think I said that this was built in 1910. I think I said that. Take my camera off. Here's a closer look of the sides here and the metal work and the detail work on the side here. And there's the machine. And the other side. And of course, to open it up, not bad to be built 113 years ago. Put you guys back on the tripod and I'll show you me opening up the machine. So to get the machine out, you just open this piece up here, and there's like some split wood in here, and very minor. This part was caked in dust. And this sits in here. Now, the belt goes through this hole here, up around in here and back again. Let's raise you guys up a little bit so you can see better. So here's the machine. The serial number is right here. So that's how I found out how old the machine is. Or machine, yeah, how old the machine is. So this is where you'll put the thread, and I'll just get like a little felt piece right here. One of my other sewing machines have one, but it's like a little round felted piece that you can put on here to keep the bobbin from spinning so hard. I know a lot of us use separate, not bobbin, the thread spool for spinning so hard. Sometimes we use a separate thing that goes up and over when you use those big cone pieces. But yeah, so this, I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's covering this. I'm assuming this may have something to do with the tension. I'm not quite sure. I do know this is part the bobbin winder right here. The bobbin is in here. I'll show you that in a minute. And oh, let me show you this detail work. Hold on. So this is the front of the machine. You can see this is where the thread will go through here. But you can see this beautiful leaves. Can't wait to get that cleaned up so you can see it better. And then there's the foot. And this right here brings the foot up and down. You can see that how that's still working. And here is, and there's the bobbin. And the bobbin has thread. I think this part's supposed to open up too, because it has that finger hole that looks like it slides out. So there's the bobbin, and with the thread still in there, the thread wouldn't work for nothing. But I think that's just so cool that it still has thread in there. And this just slides right in. There you have it. That is my 1910 Singer sewing machine. I am super excited that I was able to get my hands on this particular sewing machine. If you have any YouTube channels or any resources that would be of assistance to me when it comes to restoring the machine, how to wind the bobbin, how to put the belt on, all the things to get me started sewing with this, I would most greatly appreciate it. Please put them in the comments. And let me know if you have a vintage sewing machine. If you do, what type do you have? Like, what do you sew on it? Or is it just a treasure for you to have in your family home?